What's suppressing the populace of a foreign planet for the sake of our corporate overlords, my ravens? Welcome back to Let's Play Armored Core 6.
Damn,
how you doing,
this
CJ?
is funky! I'm loving this beat. I'm hating this robot. What is this Jackson Pollock disaster piece? What did you do to its weapons? What happened to our wonderful robot with its dingus arm?
Well, again, this is the slightly improved goon census where basically the thread said, you know, the weathering on it looks like shit. Can you do something about that? So I toned the weathering down a tiny bit, and because the main layer of the paint job is shit brown, it doesn't look any different. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say that the goon census has the wrong color of hot rod flames. It's going to go way slower with this color of hot rod flame on it. But damn, is it gonna be good for suppressing an alien planet? With missiles. And you have plasma missiles now.
Yep. Yeah, so we were just picking up some parts for later on in the video, but anyways, we're gonna be going back to Operation Wall Climber for a tiny bit here because we kind of missed a couple of things over the course of our original run through it, so...
In our excitement to make the city safe for our new buddy Rusty, who, I don't know, after the Thread's reaction to him, I'm kind of starting to trust him a little bit.
Maybe, I think we might need a little more time to make that decision, but, so anyways, if you don't basically rush into the wall like a speedy jackass, if you just go over to the left side of the map here, there's a tiny little Easter egg waiting for you, so first we gotta just take out these chumps, and...
That's a pretty hefty squad of chumps, though. I'd say that only an experienced pilot like us could take someone out, or a squad out like that.
Yeah,
Why?
So
Why do you mention?
Well, I guess we'll see here in a second, because, like, hey, wait a minute, I recognize that arm.
Wait. Hey! That's an experienced pilot like us!
Oh my god, it's Volta, and he fucking died. Iguazu, I'm telling you, man, you gotta give Michigan a chance. He's different from the suits at HQ. Look, I know he's an asshole, but he's looking out for us. Almost like we got a family here. Man, if there's anyone who deserves a punching out, it's the freaks who sent us, yada yada yada. Basically, so yeah, interesting little bits of story development there. I guess our buddy Iguazu has gone AWOL, and he ditched out on Volta on this mission, and because Volta was alone, he got swarmed by that trash mob of MTs with the strange green lights and all of the log files on them, and yeah, he's dead now.
Can I just say, I feel like for all of the trash talking that they did to us as a pair, they really did spend too much time gabbing and not enough time fighting. That was a really long log, to the point where you couldn't even read it all. I can see why recording it got him killed. What a loser.
Yeah,
what a stupid loser.
Yeah, basically, like, Volta's there recording, like, a fucking podcast or, like, a video diary, and then, yeah, just takes a bazooka round to the face. Like, what a chump.
What a chump. Now, let's go to middle school. That's a great transition, Crow. Let's go graduate middle school. Of Robot Piloting Academy. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, bro!
So yeah, here. So we did reverse joint legs this time, so this time around, this is the tetrapod, or depending on how long you've been with the series, the quad legs tutorial. So this is one of the other four leg types that you have access to in the game. So these things are, again, very spider-like, very slow, depending on the legs you're deciding to rock with, but for these default ones, yeah, they seem kind of slow, just trundling around, but their advantage here is, of course, once you hit your boosters and you go airborne, you can just tap the A button and just hover like this.
You can become an UFO!
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can become a UFO, just hover there in the air for as long as your generator can hold out for, and a lot of them can hold out for a really long-ass time, and just get the height advantage on just, like, any enemy that you might encounter in the game.
Crow, what's the limit? What's the limit on your flight?
Again, literally just as much as your generator's energy capacity is. So like you can see like.
So does that imply that you could then potentially fly over entire sequences of levels using this robot?
If you were so inclined, possibly.
In order to get things like S ranks in this very hard action video game.
Yep.
So what you're saying is the tetrapod legs are some of the best in the whole goddamn video game.
Yeah, basically tetrapods and the star of the next training section, tank treads, are absolutely fucking broken in this game.
I wouldn't just say broken, I would say fun. Roller skating around like a centaur on your horse legs is pretty awesome. I love the fact that your horse legs don't need to really rotate because you're literally on roller skates. They just push in different directions. And
well, yeah, and we're getting ahead of ourselves because we'll be able to talk about the roller skate slash sled slash wheelchair aspect of it in the next section. But
wheelchair?
Oh yeah, that's coming.
In the meantime, they're teaching you how to use this hover mode. They really want you to know that it's got two specific firing modes that don't really change your capabilities at all. They're pretty much telling you, hey, this is the best one. Use this one. They can't do shit about it. They have concrete barriers, and you have the gift of flight.
Yeah. Although, as you see, it kind of makes you a little bit easier target for missiles. Because, like, it slows down your dodge a tiny bit and all that, and, like, just sort of makes you this big hovering target that's sort of easily hittable at long range, but,
I'm sure that again, the thread would never equip us with the legs for that reason on a mission where there are, well, a lot of missiles involved.
Hopefully not. But anyways, to answer your question from the start of the video about the sick-ass track that's playing, so this is the garage theme from the original PS1 Armored Core, Shape Memory Alloys. So this is what
very good.
Yeah, so this is what you'd hear on Armored Core, Master of Arena, and Project Phantasma whenever you were in the main menu.
It's bumping.
Yeah, like there's a reason like that track has been remixed so many different times on so many different games, like other soundtracks.
Why are
anyway,
we
here,
a rotting banana?
Because All Mind is weird, okay?
Every one of these tutorial bots has had its own unique appearance, and I feel like this specific one is the most realistic for this game world. It's got some kind of weird, stupid camouflage, dual miniguns, and as many rockets as possible on all-terrain legs. This is the most realistic AC.
Yeah, this feels like something like the U.S. Army would basically commission, like, make us this, please. Like, the second, like, robots, like, combat mechs and stuff like this became viable. This is what the U.S. military-industrial complex would produce.
This is basically the closest you can get to being a mini-boss. Like, you can use the tank legs to sprint around enemies like these tetrapods so fast that they have to turn around the long way to hit you. Like, they're locked onto you, and you have an enemy health bar.
And the horrifying part is, the thing that All Mind has equipped us with for this training session, this is the slowest type of tank legs you get access to in the game.
God, I love some of the moves that the tank legs have. This quick boost drift that it's mentioning that lets you instantly change direction. I was mentioning a while back that the spotlights on the tetrapods made for good training. Hey, good news! All Mind knows that too, somehow. How does All Mind know that?
We don't talk about that, okay? Because she's always listening.
Yeah, I guess All Mind is for all mercenaries, and so we should be thankful for All Mind for this training. I'm happy that I received parts directly from All Mind for graduating middle school AC pilot training. Why are we being given rewards for this? Who is this? That looks like us.
Yep, so time for the final exam. Don't worry, we will not be rocking that boring-ass mech for this one.
Loader? More like loader shit. What have you equipped on our mech?
Well, we'll see in a second. Let's just let the tutorial video play, because this shows you again. So, here's everything you're going to be encountering. So, trash mob of MTs, a tetrapod, and quite possibly a fellow AC.
Yeah, we've been beating up members of the Liberation Front occasionally, but we've never had to do a mirror match. I have a question. Why do you have a rocket launcher that destroys alien hives?
Again, don't worry about it. So, for this final round of training, I figured we'd break out one of the user-submitted ACs, so we're going to be rocking the bad representation AC, submitted by, again, Something Awful Goon and IK Captain Fu. So, what better thing to basically end this strange teaching / torment from All Mine than with basically the Thomas the Tank Engine from Hell robot.
Oh!
This plastic pile of hopefully not crap, but we'll see soon enough.
Thanks, Captain Fu. I must say, the fat controller Sir Topham Hatt seems to have really allotted more to the military budget of the GBR.
Yeah, no, this thing didn't come from Sir Topham Hatt. This thing came from Sir Kickham Ass.
Oh, must be related to Dick Kickham.
Yeah, fucking Dick Kickham.
Because this thing is gonna kick your dick if you get too close. It's got a deal. This mech is actually pretty well equipped against shield-based bots.
Yeah.
I like
so
that this is good training for, the boss that we already fought, the Juggernaut. But still, like, hey, we're gonna need to know this stuff, how to dodge shield bashes.
Yep. So, yeah, basically the bad representation AC, as you can see, it's got a Curtis machine gun or Curtis submachine gun on the left arm, the burst rifle on the right arm, the spread bazooka on right shoulder, and plasma missiles on its left shoulder there. So, pretty decent coverage in terms of weapon spread.
I'm gonna say that it can lock down enemy ACs by just kind of turning them off. If you bonk it hard enough, or hit it with enough electricity, it'll probably just kind of like turn off like a toaster for safety purposes.
Probably, yeah.
Like if you drop a toaster in the water, it won't actually electrocute you to death these days. It'll just, it'll just short out and stop working. So make sure to drop a toaster in next time you're in the shower. Advice by your pal CJ.
No, please don't.
Alright, listen, this is an Armored Core Let's Play. Don't take any of the advice that was given to you. These mechs were built by goons. I mean, look at this thing. It's pretty bad representation. I didn't even recognize what it was until I was told. Haha. I suppose that's the joke, isn't it? Or maybe the joke is this mech. Damn. Get owned, loser. Toot toot. Toot 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 toot.
Although, yeah, I'm sure Captain Fu will definitely explain what the thing was supposed to be in the actual thread now that it's seen the light of day in the Let's Play.
That wasn't what it was?
Congratulations on your certification.
Probably not.
You have proven your skills by completing the entire combat training regimen. Registration number RB23. Call sign, Raven. All Mind anticipates excellent performance.
Can't wait to let you down, babe.
I was gonna say, I look forward to disappointing you.
I took it a little more casual because I know All Mind like the back of my hand. And I love that the All Mind emblem has All Mind's logo in the background. It's just so interesting how encroaching All Mind is, and yet nobody really seems to care. Because All Mind is so helpful. We just learned how to pilot every kind of AC there is. I feel ready. Do you?
Possibly.
That doesn't bode well.
Got a job for you, 621.
Oh, hey, boss.
One of the Balaam companies has put in a request.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven. This request comes from our affiliate Dafeng.
Yeah, this guy.
Conducting an investigation into the Vespers, Arquebus's augmented human squad. Currently, our focus is on their 4th squad leader, V4 Rusty.
Yeah,
Sweep
cool.
the route Rusty took during Operation Wall Climber and retrieve combat logs from the wrecks he left on his way in. The wall is now under Arquebus's control, and they've stationed their MT squads there for the Coral Survey. As such, he'll be targeting the brief window where their main force is deployed elsewhere. Keep an eye on the time and retrieve as many logs as you can. That concludes the briefing. We expect prompt results, Gun 13.
So, let me get this straight. They took the wall with our help, and we're immediately going to go back and slaughter them for someone else so that we can collect data on the people we were working with.
Yep.
Boy, Armored Core is a really conflicted universe. My soul feels kind of bad right now.
Yeah, that's the life of a corporate mercenary. Alright, well, time to go get some more information on that creep Rusty.
And his fighting prowess, that's the one thing I will compliment him on right away.
621. You should be used to Rubicon by now. Time to take a break from shooting up the place.
Oh, don't worry, Walter. We'll still be shooting up the place, trust me.
After all, our AC itself is a little rusty. We've got to shake that rust off. Crow, we need a new paint job. This one is it's encouraging me to reach for my vomit bag.
Main system.
Yep. I have a feeling we're gonna need to do everything by the time this video's done.
Well, here's the thing, this mission is about stealth. So, you brought completely the wrong mech for this.
Oh, don't worry, this thing is not about stealth whatsoever.
Apparently, it's not.
621. I'll analyze it on my end.
Hey, the good news is, if your enemies are dead, you don't have to hide from them.
Mm-hmm.
Solid Snake learned that. Works well for him.
So apparently, the FCS was operating at maximum capacity, yet still unable to track the enemy. So I guess Rusty is so damn fast, he's able to outmaneuver a computer. So that's terrifying.
He did say no one can keep up with Steel Haze. Maybe he meant it literally, as in he's tried it by playing Minesweeper or something in real life.
So, seems this crap was once set. BAWS
Holy
Arsenal
shit, there's a
number 2.
fucking ghost on the camera! Ah! Ah, ghost!
Potential effect. Yeah,
Holy
potential
shit, a
effect of,
ghost! Holy shit, Crow, a ghost! Ah!
potential effect of monitor display distortion.
How did it feel to not be able to read that one, jackass?
Well, don't worry about it. So that's one of the hidden logs that you're, like, again, the good old FromSoft staple of putting stuff way out of the way so you'd never even think to go there.
They give
And
you
of
a
course,
minimum number of logs that
Yep.
you need to collect in order to complete this mission, but there are several extras put around, and the ones on the critical path are just enough, which is nice. But if you explore just out of the way...
Yep, you find that one, which is, again, referencing another secret that we found earlier in the LP, and possibly prefiguring what might be awaiting us in our next mission, which is going to conveniently be taking place at BAWS Arsenal number 2.
I think they may have noticed us, and thanks to our paint job, I guess they don't recognize us. Most excellent. We're an independent mercenary, and they know it. So, you know, they may be staring down our gun tomorrow. But it's okay. Their enemies may be staring down them the next day. Oh, Steelhaze uses chicken legs. Yeah.
and also uses quite a lot of kinetic weaponry, which the Vespers normally don't use either.
We've got visuals
Can you
on
blame
V4's
this
AC
man for
assembly.
bringing a minigun to this place? I wouldn't bring a combine plasma rifle or a Covenant, I don't know, sniper. Like,
Yeah.
no, this is a place for dual Gatling guns.
So we can't beat the top Vespers. We're as good as dead. At least Z's off duty. She's the Liberation Front's little sister. God, I'd hate to, fucking kill her or something.
Well, we've already been doing so well with our reputation with the Liberation Front. We could always increase it further in our spare time. Holy shit, is that an entire juggernaut?
Analyzing.
Yes, it is.
Crow, no time to analyze.
Oh, don't worry. We can multitask.
I guess that's being a Gen 8 mutant.
So, that's weird.
That is weird. Alright, that one got me a little confused.
Could be worth something.
Yes, it could be. It is what we in the spy business call counter-intel? Huh.
7 logs.
Again, another dead tetrapod? He did everything that we did, all by himself.
Yeah, holy shit.
Wait a minute. The pilot of this craft immediately pulled the emergency eject lever. Maybe they knew Rusty was coming.
Yeah, basically, I
We
just
can sell here.
immediately went into battle and then got the fuck out of Dodge.
I don't blame them, honestly.
AC pilot.
What?
You're no comrade of ours, are you? Wait, you killed them all!
Liberation Front survivor.
Actually, no ZE, this was all Rusty's work, but I'll take the credit for it.
Everything else. Keep an eye on the clock. Either avoid combat or make it quick.
Shameless corporate dog!
I love this fight.
Leave
Fighting with
Rubicon
pressure on the clock is just wonderful.
alone. Just like the others, and I will not
Ah, yes, little Z, like the little pinky finger.
Yep.
not like you.
The
And of
little
course, yeah,
sister
yeah.
of the Liberation Front. I like that the
Yeah.
mech itself is really short. And,
it's got a
really short-lived.
Yeah, and it's got a very childish color scheme too, like the teal and orange. And goodbye.
Oh shit. I couldn't keep my promise.
Confirmed.
So yeah, that's probably not going to piss anyone in the RLF off
Back
at
to
all.
Mark 621.
Well, that's the thing is, for a couple of millennia, human beings won't evolve the Archeal finger, so we're good for a while, unless this LP goes on as long as, I don't know, one of the Yakuza series. I started watching Chaos Argate's Yakuza LPs, and I lived long enough to see this game happen.
Nice.
Yeah, this one probably doesn't mean anything. We can barely
Yeah.
even read it.
Looks like you found pay dirt 621.
Like, what the hell is Elcano?
We've still got time, but we've
I'm
checked
pretty
out
sure it's
every
a
promising wreck.
misspelling
That's it. Good job,
of
621.
volcano.
Oh yeah, no,
Return to
As in the
base.
volcano of a plot that's about to explode on us.
no, it's that Disney movie, you know the one, Elcano, about the girl with the house and shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. The musical one. So wait. He actually paid us for the logs according to what he was able to scratch for him on the black market?
And interesting note in the totals there, the one about the guy who basically was like, fuck this, I'm out, and ejected, that only got us $100. And the one about BAWS Arsenal number 3, the one he ironically said he wasn't going to sell to the corpse, somehow got us 50,000, so that got the most money out of all of them.
I wonder why.
Two
That's weird.
new messages.
Like, who did you sell that one to, Walter?
Probably doesn't matter.
Gun 13 Raven.
Look,
I've got
yes
some
sir.
decent intel on V4. I'll report this to Commander Michigan. Additionally, I want to introduce myself. Gun 6 Red. But you can call me Sir.
Yes, sir.
Privileged to be among Balaam's best, even if I am stuck whipping you independents into shape. Believe you me, I'm gonna put you to work.
You know what? I'm an American who grew up watching a lot of television, so I'm used to guys named Red who want to put a boot in my ass. Welcome to Balaam Industries! We are
Hell
in,
yeah.
baby!
RB-23. Call sign, Raven.
Also,
Your
here's
records
another
have
thing
been
we're gonna be
updated.
in.
Granting authorization to perform ACOS upgrades. Additional. All Mind hereby invites you to the Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. The Arena is a virtual combat simulator designed to support the development of registered mercenaries. It also serves as a benchmark to appraise and rank the mercenaries active on Rubicon. We look forward to your participation.
Oh boy, another attitude or another avenue to give All Mind all of my data.
The thing is, we participated in the training, so I have a feeling we've already poisoned that well. We clicked accept on the cookies, my friend, and now we are being rewarded with the content. OS tuning is the content. This is where you really make your AC yours. Oh, I like this system. I like it. The way that you can unlock everything from, like, basic functionality to different types of protection based on the level you're going into, and all kinds of shit that lets you kind of preempt the enemy's bullshit. Oh, you've got missiles coming? Guess what? I can deflect them with my shield.
Yeah, and also giving you the chance to put extensions on the AC so it allows you to take 2 small arms into battle per arm slot and all that shit, so...
More Gatling guns, you say?
So anyway, here's a look at the arena and our first slot of losers. So we've got Invincible Rummy, our boy Index Dunham, and oh, look at that, Gun 6 Red.
Not a fighter, intel operator. I can see why
Yep.
Gun 6 Red is our co-intel.
Yeah, so keep in mind, that jackass is lower ranked than fucking Iguazu was.
He doesn't seem like that much of a jackass. He seems like a nice guy once you get past the hard exterior. Not unlike Volta, who was a jerk until his painful demise.
Yep. So, anyway, here's our intel archive. So this is all the logs and everything that we will be picking up over the course of the game. You can access all of them here at any time in case you wanted to review any of the interesting story details that, again, From loves to reveal in the most unscrutable way possible.
Well, for example, we got our job because of the dead red gun that we found in the very first mission. The very first mission of the game had that dead red gun in it, and then in one of the next missions, they mentioned there was an opening in the red guns. Thanks, From.
Got a job for you, 621.
And it's got BAWS.
The client is the Rubicon Liberation Front. Here's the briefing.
The loss of the wall dealt us a heavy blow. Yet, we believe you were more than a corporate pawn. Perhaps we can even work together.
So, no hard feelings about Dunham and Z,
I want
then?
to investigate BAWS Arsenal number 2, a major MT factory in the Bellius region.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
The BAWS Corporation sells to anyone, but they've been essential to maintaining our firepower. Now, their second arsenal has gone silent overnight. If it were only a comms failure, a simple check-in would do. But, well, after the Strider, more cautious voices have gained influence.
Yeah,
This
sucks to be
isn't
you
our
guys,
finest
huh?
moment, but would appreciate your help.
Thank you for opening your wallet to us, fellas. I'd be happy to. What about you, Crow?
Oh, I would definitely be happy to, especially rocking out to this version of the Goon Census. So we've got some pulse missiles, regular missiles, a pulse rifle, and by special request, basically a golden handgun.
A
on our
golden
left slot.
deagle! Hell yeah! Love the
Yeah,
way it looks like RoboCop's goddamn handgun.
Yeah, so we're going full President Shinra with this thing.
In that... Wait, I can't spoil Final Fantasy VII. I can't spoil what actually happens with that extremely cool gun. Ah, well. We'll show them.
I just,
Before you go,
yeah.
621.
I just love the fact that you can get like mods to change that gun, so you can like give him the Master Chief's pistol and all that. Like,
I was too busy listening to Handler Walter quote American reality TV. Maybe he too grew up watching sitcoms. He just talked about Big Brother.
oh god, yeah.
Investigate BAWS Arsenal number 2. I've been checking the perimeter, and I'm picking up nothing. What happened here?
This is what was on the other side of the wall, huh? They wanted to capture this place, and then it immediately went silent. That's, I'm not gonna say suspicious, that's a sign of failure. That's a sign of superior forces coming after we left. What do you think?
It's too quiet.
Yeah, this feels kind of creepy, and of course the music isn't doing us any favors here with the atmosphere.
I do love, though, the immediate sense of scale you're given by being
Watch out,
forced.
621.
Yeah, hello.
To fight on these roads.
Watch its shots and see where they're coming from.
Oh god, not one of these bastards again.
It's a fucking alien!
Like glue. You'll lose it if it gets too far.
Holy shit, it's a cryptid! It's Bigfoot! It's fucking Mothman! And it's firing lasers at you! Dude.
Yeah, and it's like, again, that looks weirdly familiar. Like, wasn't that one of the things that was checking out, you know, the crater we crash landed in back on the grid?
You know, yes it does, and I'm glad that we found it at close range last time.
Encoded comms. Was that mech behind what happened here? 621. Continue the investigation.
But yeah, but before we were so rudely interrupted by that horrifying thing, yeah, you were talking about the sense of scale here, where, like, again, you don't know what the hell these things are being made for, but, like, just the segmented parts of them alone just dwarf your AC by, like, a factor of 2, and also, like, look at how tiny these cars are
They're
in
adorable.
comparison.
I love these little Matchbox cars that still explode into a giant explosion. I love the tiny little cargo crates. There's such a wonderful sense of scale here. I love that you can see every ring of these weird cables being built. It's awesome. Way to go, FromSoft, and way to go, aliens.
But yeah, just like,
Another one of those
again, like, it
mechs.
raises, like, those, like,
Let it outpace
little
you,
ontological background questions about, like, what the fuck are these things that are being built here, and, like, who are they being built for, what do they do, and oh shit, there's more.
Their targets to undermine their tricks.
Yeah, not today, motherfucker.
You hit the ping button. You logged their IP addresses. They can't get away now. Script kiddies.
Keep going and stay sharp.
Can I just say that this mission is pretty awesome? You don't actually need to know that they're there to fire at them. I really like that this game rewards you for replaying missions like this where you, quote-unquote, don't know about the, I don't know, invisible enemies surrounding you. Crow, you're really building up the tension here. Normally, you just rocket through these set pieces. So fast, we barely even have time to build up the tension about ambushes lying in wait.
Yeah, well, I figured best keep our head on a swivel for this little section here, just in case.
If there's anything waiting for us, that's where it'll be.
What is he expecting, loot chests like it's an MMO? Now we need to get out via the helicopter, 621. Avoid the circle of gas as it closes.
You know, the helicopter's usually how we get in, and
Wait, 621,
fuck.
behind you.
You know what? I'm gonna say that keeping our head on a swivel didn't really help us there when they have the invisibility cloak from Harry Goddamn Potter. What? So they're sharing it now. they can share the power of invisibility too.
Yeah, and also just the fact that they waited for us to go into the enclosed area with only one way out before they launched the ambush.
Weirdly smart for automated mechs. I don't like this at all. These things really are like alien and creepy.
Like that is the question though. Are they automated? Are there people inside these things? Again, we don't know because you can't see a cockpit on them and they're using encoded comms, so
There might be jelly on the inside. A liquefied Generation 47 mutant weirdo whose only skill is hitting you in the face with a railgun.
Again, you just described 621 as well, so there might be jelly inside the goon senses. We honestly don't fucking know.
Correct! You're right! That's why I said that! It's because this world is nuts and I love it! Everyone can be Jam! It is post-Evangelion!
Keep going, 621.
Yeah, just Walter's a glass of Tang on a desk.
With a funny little mustache and a hat and a cane. That's what I imagine. Yeah. A glass of, like a jar of jelly. A jar of jam with like a little mustache and a monocle floating in it.
Yeah, just like a straw taped to it in the shape of a cane.
I like it a lot.
And there's like wires like sticking into the Tang.
I like this Aqua Teen Hunger Force side character we've made. What? That's coral? It's just water. It's just sparkling water.
No doubt about it. This water. It
What?
contains faint traces of coral. Must have been an underground vein. BAWS was hiding a well all this time.
Okay, so red water is coral. What are we in a fucking J.J. Abrams film or something?
Oh, I see what they were building. You're standing in it.
You.
These turbines.
Oh.
Ah! No time! Never mind what I was saying!
So yeah, basically every encounter, they've upped the number, so first there was 1, then there was 2, then 3, and now fucking 4 of them.
What's that? From Software gave us the number of death as our final encounter for the mission? I'm so surprised. That's so unlike them. Okay, so this is pretty awesome. To introduce us to the coral by having us skid through it and fight in it. Especially because we entered the ultimate ambush just now. There really is no way out.
Yep.
But through firepower. I gotta say, this plasma weapon, awesome against these things.
Although, ironically, you know what really takes these fuckers out really fast? The dual bazookas that we were rocking for Wall Climber, actually. So the goons actually did us a slight disservice by taking them away for this mission.
That's not surprising for goons. I hope they do it more in the future. It'll make our lives more interesting. Look at this, a railgun versus railgun duel. This is the jackass that tried to squash us. He missed us by a few hours. Oh, I do like his lightning flail, though. It feels like a Souls game enemy found its way into Armored Core.
Oh god, yeah, and like if you like get hit by that, it like cleaves off a quarter of your health.
And
so like
these enemies are really dangerous too, because they can take down your stamina and stun you, just like Crow's doing to this poor bastard. Not a problem for the goon census.
That's the last of them.
It's spry.
So it's basically this is the mission where the game's difficulty really ramps up and is going, okay, are you paying attention, dipshit? Time for the final exam. This and the next one, which we're not going to be getting to this time, but oh, it's coming next video.
That fit pretty well with the schooling metaphor. I guess that next mission is going to be our post-grad then. What's our thesis statement? That robot versus robot combat is awesome and exciting? I'll publish that.
Long time no see, Walter. Looking good for a change. I see you've got a new augmented human. What happened to 617 and the rest?
Their jobs. They did what it took to get us here.
Huh. So how's the newcomer doing?
Adequately. But Gen 4 augmentation can be unstable. We need to choose our battles. How's things on your end?
I found the data our friends left behind. There's something promising in the watch point.
Now again, she said you're looking well to a jar of goop on a table. She's got an interesting sense of humor, this Carla. I like her already.
One new message.
I see your bag, 621. About the coral well that was found at BAWS Arsenal number 2.
I wasn't
That was
talking
just a
about you
drip
behind your
coming from
back.
an underground vein, and it won't last long. It's not the coral we're searching for. One more thing. I've sent you your next job. This one isn't from the Corps or the Liberation Front. You'll see when you check the briefing.
So what you're saying is we're not getting paid.
What you're saying is, it's a favor for a friend. And so it's a suicide mission. Oh yeah! Suicide mission! Suicide mission!
But anyways, but before that, let's see if we can work our way up the ranks of the arena, starting with this dipshit. So that'll be what we're gonna start with next time. See ya!